Once in an era, a lifetime, perhaps a generation, an idea so bold is born that it changes on how people look at the world. When Galileo Galilei first stated that the earth was spherical, spinning on its axis and rotating around the sun, he was arrested for preaching false propaganda. Hello, my name is Watson Mwabila. I'm an economist, social entrepreneur, and climate change activist. Rural and small-scale farming communities in sub-Saharan Africa are the hardest hit by climate change. Here, communities are trapped in absolute poverty and underemployment as they begin to lose their jobs and sources of livelihood in the rain-fed sectors of the local economies. As a result, many of the youths and women have resorted to cutting down trees and producing charcoal as a source of livelihood. This, however, has serious environmental consequences and accelerates the situation even further. Climate change, biodiversity preservation, and environmental emergencies are the defining issues of our age. As a young innovator living in the front lines of communities badly affected by climate change, my voice as a climate activist serves as an important role in influencing global climate policy. Despite following closely over the years debates on climate change, in 2018, I was faced with something I never imagined would happen in my lifetime. The well that my grandmother dug 35 years ago as a source of water for our family and our livestock ran dry. The rains were nowhere to be seen despite it being the rainy season, and poverty and hunger ravaged on the community like a plague. Those images still haunt me today as I speak. The climate is changing faster than our efforts to address it. The alarm bells keep ringing, even as we march year in and year out during the UN Climate Summit. A lot needs to be done. As our cries fell on deaf ears, you and me are faced with one sad reality. We have to adapt to the effects and impact of climate change. This will enhance and accelerate steps in building the different adaptive capacities, thereby enabling communities to live with the uncertainties and the risks that climate change poses. For this to happen, it will take unprecedented partnerships and collective reimaginations of how our different pieces of society fit together and must fit together to work for the benefit of us all. We have to work together as a global community to take action before it's too late. As quoted in one of President Obama's famous speeches to the UN in 2014, we cannot and we will not condemn generations after us to a future that is beyond their capacity to repair. Not when we have the scientific imaginations to do so and the technological innovations that can serve as a valuable asset in addressing climate change. As an innovator, I believe that focusing on building resilience, supporting climate-smart jobs, and fostering more intentional and equitable growth lies at the center of the global decade of action. This is one of the many ways we can ensure that we can achieve the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals without leaving anyone behind. Thank you.